What if I told you that beneath nearly 3 miles of solid ice, there's an entire hidden world that almost no human has ever seen? A world where sunlight has never existed, where ancient rivers still flow, massive lakes remain sealed off from the outside world, and strange microscopic life has survived in complete darkness for what may be hundreds of thousands or even millions of years. It sounds like science fiction, but it's real. Antarctica may look like nothing more than a frozen, lifeless wasteland. From space, it's just an endless blanket of white, stretching farther than the eye can see, but appearances can be deceiving. Hidden beneath that ice is one of the greatest geological and biological mysteries on Earth. Scientists have discovered buried mountain ranges taller than the Alps, active volcanoes generating heat beneath the ice, and underground lakes larger than entire cities. Even more astonishing, the ice itself acts like a gigantic time capsule. Tiny bubbles trapped inside preserve samples of Earth's ancient atmosphere, allowing scientists to look back more than 1 million years into our planet's climate history. And that's only the beginning. Because Antarctica isn't just important to scientists, it's becoming increasingly important to the world's most powerful nations. As countries expand their scientific research across the continent, questions about Antarctica's future are becoming more significant than ever. So, what exactly is hidden beneath the world's largest ice sheet? And why are scientists risking some of the harshest conditions on Earth to explore it? To answer those questions, we first need to understand what Antarctica really is. Antarctica is Earth's 5th largest continent. It's larger than the entire United States and Mexico combined. Around 70% of all the fresh water on Earth is locked inside its enormous ice sheet. In some places, that ice is nearly 3 miles thick. If you placed the European Alps beneath it, they would disappear under the ice. This is the coldest, driest, and windiest continent on Earth. During winter, the sun doesn't rise for months. Temperatures can drop below -120 degrees Fahrenheit, while powerful winds sweep across the frozen landscape at hurricane-like speeds. To put that in perspective, that's colder than the surface of Mars on an average day. At first glance, it seems impossible that anything could survive here, yet life has found remarkable ways to adapt. Along Antarctica's coastline, millions of penguins and seals gather to breed. The surrounding Southern Ocean supports whales, fish, squid, and countless other marine species. Even beneath the thick sea ice, tiny organisms continue to thrive in freezing water. Life has a way of reaching places that seem completely uninhabitable, but the greatest discoveries aren't happening on the surface. They're happening deep below it, and what researchers have found down there is stranger than almost anyone expected. Imagine standing on a frozen landscape nearly 3 miles thick. Everything around you appears completely solid, but far below your feet, the ice is moving. Beneath Antarctica lies a vast network of rivers, streams, and subglacial lakes that most people never realize exist. For decades, scientists believed the ice sheet was frozen solid all the way down to the bedrock. They were wrong. Using satellites, ice-penetrating radar, and seismic surveys, researchers discovered that liquid water is flowing far below the surface. Today, scientists have identified more than 675 subglacial lakes, and that number keeps growing as new areas are explored. Some of these lakes are connected by hidden rivers that slowly transport water across the continent. Others have remained sealed beneath the ice for hundreds of thousands or possibly millions of years, completely cut off from the world above. What's even more surprising is that these underground waterways aren't stable at all. As water shifts from one buried lake to another, the ice sheet above can rise or fall by several feet over time. From the surface, nothing seems to happen, but deep below, an invisible world is constantly shifting and changing. One of the strangest results of this hidden plumbing system is a place called blood falls. At first glance, it looks as though bright red blood is pouring straight out of the side of a glacier. When explorers first encountered it in the early 1900s, many had no idea what they were looking at. The real explanation turned out to be just as fascinating as the site itself. Deep beneath the glacier lies an ancient pocket of extremely salty water, trapped long ago as the ice sheet expanded around it. That water carries large amounts of dissolved iron, When it finally seeps out to the surface and meets the air, the iron rusts almost instantly. The result is a dramatic stream of deep red water that looks like it's staining the ice. But bloodfalls isn't just a strange geological curiosity. It revealed something far more important. Scientists discovered microorganisms living inside this isolated, oxygen-poor, salty water, surviving without a single ray of sunlight, powered instead by chemical reactions. That discovery changed the way researchers think about life in extreme environments. Because if life can survive beneath Antarctica's frozen surface, could something similar exist beneath the icy oceans of Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's moon Enceladus? Suddenly, Antarctica wasn't just helping us understand Earth. It was becoming a window into the possibility of life elsewhere in the universe. As incredible as Antarctica's hidden rivers are, they're only the beginning, because buried even deeper lies one of the most isolated places on Earth, a place known as Lake Vostok. Hidden beneath nearly 2.5 miles, about 4 kilometers of ice, Lake Vostok is one of the largest subglacial lakes ever discovered. Scientists believe it may have been sealed off from the outside world for millions of years, cut off long before modern humans ever existed. Try to picture that. An entire lake, completely shut away from sunlight, protected beneath a massive ice sheet for longer than human civilization has existed. The obvious question is, could anything still be alive down there? Researchers think the answer may be yes. Samples collected from the ice directly above the lake have revealed traces of microorganisms, suggesting that microbial life may exist in or around this extreme environment. However, because direct exploration is extremely limited and risky, scientists are careful not to overstate what's actually down there. If living organisms have survived in Lake Vostok, they've done so without sunlight. Instead of relying on photosynthesis, they may draw energy from chemical reactions involving minerals deep beneath the Earth's surface. It's a survival strategy found in only a handful of the planet's harshest environments. And that's exactly why Lake Vostok fascinates scientists so much. It may be one of the best natural laboratories on Earth for understanding how life could survive beyond our planet. If an ecosystem can exist beneath Antarctica's ice, then similar environments might exist beneath the frozen oceans of Europa or Enceladus. The search for extraterrestrial life doesn't always begin in space. Sometimes it begins beneath our own feet. But Antarctica still has more surprises buried in its depths. Most people imagine the continent as a giant, lifeless block of frozen rock. In reality, parts of Antarctica are geologically active. Hidden beneath the western ice sheet are dozens of known volcanoes, many considered dormant rather than extinct. The heat they release doesn't melt the entire ice sheet, but it can melt ice locally from below, creating pockets of liquid water and influencing how the glaciers above them move. These hidden heat sources are just one piece of a much larger puzzle scientists are still trying to solve. And then there's an even bigger mystery hiding in the ice. Millions of years ago, Antarctica looked nothing like it does today. Before it drifted to the South Pole, it was part of the ancient supercontinent Gondwana. The climate was warm. Forests covered the landscape. Rivers carved their way through green valleys. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals once roamed here. Today, fossils of ancient plants and animals preserved beneath the ice offer physical proof of that distant, unrecognizable past. It's a powerful reminder that even the most frozen place on Earth was once alive with green landscapes and thriving ecosystems. But perhaps the greatest mystery of Antarctica isn't what we've already discovered. It's what we haven't found yet. Beneath miles of ice could be landscapes no human has ever seen, ancient records of Earth's past, and environments that may completely change what we know about life in extreme conditions. And that's why Antarctica matters far beyond science. Nations around the world continue to maintain research stations here, studying its climate, geology, oceans, and the secrets hidden beneath the ice. For now, international agreements protect Antarctica for peaceful scientific research. But as technology improves, We may eventually be able to explore places that have remained hidden for millions of years. And when that happens, Antarctica could reveal an entirely new chapter of Earth's history. So the next time you see that endless white continent on a map, remember, the most fascinating part of Antarctica may not be what we can see. It may be the world hidden beneath it. And we're only beginning to discover what's down there.